Pope Francis's upcoming trip to Iraq, historic trip, the first time a Pope has ever visited Iraq, and key to the trip will be his interreligious meetings with some key Muslim leaders. Do you think it will have a real positive impact?
I think it will have a positive impact only in one condition. If the Pope says we are brother, we are friends, multicultural, interreligious, perhaps...
Which he has said many times before, Fratelli Tutti.
But it is not enough because, you know, we must understand, as we say in geopolitics, you must put your brain in the brain of the other. And inside Muslim world, when a Pope embraces a Muslim leader who never apologized for persecuting Christians, according to a radical Islamist or even a very Muslim guy, it's seen as weakness. We persecute them, and when the chief of Christian comes to us, he even not mention the fact that our countries always consider Christian as inferior, because you must know that except Lebanon, where a Christian can be president, all the minorities of Christian natives, not colonized, natives in Muslim world, they are inferior. In the best condition, they are inferior. Sometimes they are more than inferior. They are persecuted, like in Pakistan. Then I think we can be friends. It's like you and me. If we are friends, we speak frankly. Between friends, we cannot lie, because they will not respect you if you say everything is okay, Islam is perfect, and radical Islam has nothing to do to Islam.
So do you think the Pope needs to take a harder line? The Vatican needs to take a harder line?
I can say a harder line, but expressed with sweetness, with the Catholic charity. Please respect us. I respect you. And now we don't colonize anymore your countries, but please don't make believe that there is no problem, because between friends we cannot lie. The role of a Pope is not to please and to be quiet. Jesus Christ said the truth can bring even death or dangers. The role of a Pope is not to save his life and to say the good thing he has to say, not to be frightened and to be threatened by the people. A Pope must say the truth, and the real truth is that no Muslim country respects equality between citizens, between Christian, Jewish, atheist, and Muslims, and even between Shia and Sunni. They don't respect each other. The real problem of Muslim world is that it's theocratic and totalitarian. It's a fanatization.
See the way you say it's so deeply ingrained and it's so complex, so many elements mixed into one. If the Pope went and he did take a harder line, do you think maybe it could just cause more division?
No.
And more persecution for the Christians there now?
No, I don't think. You know why? Because you can ask in two ways. If you are not smart and not diplomatic, you will say, please stop persecuting our brothers because it's bad. Of course, it's a shock. Yeah. But if you say it in a clever way, like a victim, we like you, we are friends, but it's a pity that I observe that my brothers are persecuted.
And perhaps he will do that.
You know, like a victim.
Let's look into the future. You've been studying this for many years. Where do you see it going?
I think in the future, it's horrible to say because a Catholic must be always positive and have hope. But on the long term, I have hope. But on the short term, we observe that Catholics, Christians, Orthodox, and all the Christians in Muslim world, and even in India, are more and more persecuted. Many are leaving, many are moving, they lost jobs, they are more and more persecuted, and this movement is not stopping.
You think it'll get worse?
Much worse. But look at the Christian in the Middle East, their situation is always getting worse. And the more you are perceived as weak, the more they beat you. It's a pity.
Alexandre del Valle, it was great talking to you, and thank you so much for your time.